Hi, I just wanted to come on and share. I don't share very much. I know there's people out there and they're fantastic on YouTube and other social medias who are psychics or energy workers, and they will share on a daily basis. And for me, I'm just not comfortable doing that. Number one, I feel like it's just too much. And number two, it feels so contrived, doing this kind of work. It feels like I have to do this and I have to do that. And I can't work like that. I have to go with what is right at the time and with the flow. And I don't want to just keep churning out messages that don't mean anything. And also, sometimes I'm in a space, quite often lately, I'm in a space of really deep healing. And when I'm in that space, I can just about manage myself, let alone give to anybody else. So I just want to say for those people out there that are in this kind of field or in this work, or any work where you're helping somebody else and it involves social media as part of marketing or getting your message out, don't feel pushed to be seen all the time. It's just, for me, how valuable is that that's being shared constantly, and how much you leak in your energy. You have to think about yourself. So I'm going to share this now. My word for this year. So at the beginning of every year, I find a word, or sometimes it's two. Last year it was two, and this year, last year was freedom, and I obtained a hell of a lot of freedom for a huge amount of things in my life. And the other word was joy, so that was good. This year it was embodiment, and it's been fascinating so far, really, really fascinating, and I'm really enjoying it, the process of it. But one thing I must say is when you are looking at becoming kind of fully embodied, or embodying who you truly are, it's really tiring. It's really, really exhausting. I just saw 2:02 on the clock. It's really, really tiring because what happens is your system rewires. There's like a complete rewiring, and it's a nervous system reboot. It's a whole clearing out of everything that's not yours so that you can fully embody who you are. And it's really, really tiring. So that's another reason as well why I just haven't been able to keep giving and giving. You might have also noticed my prices have really escalated. And it's because I've spent my life giving too much, or giving and someone not appreciating or valuing what they're getting. So I wanted to make sure, number one, that those that are coming to me for assistance are those ones that are serious about helping themselves. I've had so many people that, and it's not an ego thing from me, I promise, but I've had so many people in my life that either become friends with me because of the job that I do. I've had that, and I can spot that a mile off. And I think they feel like, I don't know if they think that they'll get more information from me, or that I just give off a certain energy, and they like to harvest it. They like to be around it. And it's not me being egotistical. It's just, it is what it is. And you'll find this if you are of light, if you're very giving. People love it. People love being taken care of. They love being looked after. So I'm really, really particular. I don't know why this is going on this field, but clearly whoever is listening to this needs to hear this message. So I wanted to make sure that those that are coming to me now know my value. I know my value. So, it's a huge amount of experience that I have, and I'm not here to do a sales pitch either, but I just wanted to say it because I've had a couple of old clients say they wanted to book in, and they hadn't booked in, obviously, because there's been a price increase, and that's fine because not everyone can afford it, but maybe that person didn't actually need it really in the first place. So there'll be more coming to you very, very soon in how you can help yourself, rather than relying on anyone outside of you, because that's my main goal really, is to have each one of us so connected, so divinely connected, that we don't need anything outside of ourselves. So anyhow, I think after saying that, flies around are crazy. It's been so hot. After saying that, I'm just going to start to pick up some cards and see what messages want to be channeled through for you. I've already grounded and protected my energy field and connected with my guidance and my whole self, and cleared, and so let's see what messages come in for you. Now, we've had a few cards fly out of this deck already. Yeah, here we go. We've got here the Celestial River. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful card. So there's a message here about trusting in the flow of yourself, your own life. And this in particular, it's got the celestial river. So it's trusting in the flow of your emotions and allowing the cosmic currents to reveal your path ahead. And that often, when you're going through, if it's quick change, we'll go through quick change. Let's talk about this on an energetic level. So when we're going through changes, our whole energy field breaks down, our protective egg, our shield breaks down, and it rebuilds itself. Now, if they're small changes, that can happen very quickly. That can happen a lot more easier. So for someone like myself who this isn't something I do, healing, this is who I am. I came in like this and I will leave like this. This is who I am. So spirit just completely blanked my mind just then. They're saying, no, go back to what you were talking about before. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry about that. Completely blanked out. So if that's important, we'll come back in a minute. Do excuse me. So trust the flow, basically, of your life. And the cosmic path that's coming in for you. That's what I was saying. Oh my goodness, it's so hot as well here. So we're not used to this heat in England, and I've been without electricity all day because there's been a power cut. And I haven't. It's been quite hard. It's been very hot and sticky and flies everywhere. Anyway, so when you're going through monumental change, when you're going through great changes, then it's harder almost. The rewiring is a lot bigger. It takes a lot of a longer job. So for example, that's no mistake, is it? The power cut, it was a planned power cut. It happened today and it was from 9 till 4:30. It's a long old time. So things are harder, it's harder to function. So this is what you may be finding in your life. It's harder to function, that it's hard to be grounded, that you are not feeling like you are can do too much. For me, I know when I'm going through changes like this, I will pull myself back from everybody and I will hermit out, because it's the way that I have to protect my energy field while it's rebuilding, while my literal shields are rebuilding around me. So I've been going through this my whole life, and my friends just know that's how I am. So do not feel bad in order to pull back from people, and be very careful with your energy field is all I'm saying at the moment. And then we have, look at this. The black hole's pull. Now this says on here, I want to start to talk about the void and everything, but let's see what this says first. It says, face your inner shadows, dive deep into the unknown to discover your hidden strengths. So often when we're given this time as well, in an energy rebuild, let's call it, you will go into that void space, that space of being in between. So a space of letting go all of the past and a space of moving into the future. So you're in that in-between phase where you are no longer who you used to be, but you're not quite who you're becoming, if that makes sense. It's like you're really on your way. You're really in the middle. You're in the void space. So think of it as like a womb with a baby inside. That baby is kept away. It's nurtured. It's receiving nutrients and it's growing in a safe space, not yet becoming who it is. We won't start going into quantum physics or anything because that would be just too much. But there is something here about allowing yourself, and this came up for a client recently, but allowing yourself to be comfortable in the void space. Allow yourself to be in it. There's no rush. You can't rush it. There's nothing you can do. If you're here still, after all my fumbling with words, and I just saw 8:44 on the clock, if you're here still listening to me, it's because you have something great coming. You are going through this, what I'm talking about, this void space, this being in between. Get comfy with it. Relax into it, because it's going to be here for a little while. It's not just saying that nothing's going to happen, because you still got to do stuff in this void space, but it's like, it's really time to meditate, really time to be with yourself, really time to be with your thoughts. And when I say meditate, I'm not talking about sitting in a room with your eyes closed. It can be that. It can be very effective. But being in nature is one of my greatest things. It's a gift to me. Being in nature is where just in that doing, you're literally, your mind is taken away, you're sort of daydreaming, and you're, got your hands in the soil, you're pruning, you're doing all sorts of things, planting, digging, building, creating, whatever it is. Going for a walk, going for a run, exercising it's where you're doing something to allow that sort of connection So getting creative is amazing, but that connection to your higher self, the higher power, your spiritual self. So yeah, it's talking about the black hole's pull. So be comfortable in it. It's okay. You're growing, and it's perfectly normal. It's perfectly fine. Don't get scared of the black space, the emptiness, the nothingness. For some it may be not having a home. I just saw 1010. There's a massive completion for many of you. Not having a home, or not having, or having completed in a house and not having that next house available. It may be, and I've been there too. It may be you've left a job and you're waiting for something new to come in, and you're like starting to panic because of money or whatever. I've been there too. You know, all of these things. Allow yourself to sit in the space. It's really important. Now, the next card that came out was Cosmic Symmetry. Oh, I like this. I want to feel deeper into this. This has got a special message and I haven't read it yet, but Cosmic Symmetry. Let's have a read of this. There's gold though. This is good. This feels good. Find balance in the universe's alignment. Harmony brings peace and clarity. Yeah, that comes from sitting in that void space and just finding that even keel where you're not. And I just saw 11:01 on the clock. So there's something here about a brand new gateway and a brand new beginning. So something about finding a new balance, finding a new way of sitting in your space that doesn't keep pulling you back to the old. And I just saw 11:14. They're just throwing these numbers at me. So yeah, this is time for balance now. Not overdoing, not overgiving. Just being. Just allow yourself to be right now. And then we have Mercury's message. Look at this. I've not seen many of these cards. This deck's quite new to me. Swift thoughts and words guide your path. Communicate with cosmic clarity and truth. Yeah, exactly. Keep a pen and paper on you around these times, because literally, even if you've never tried automatic writing or channeling, get a pen in your hand with a journal, paper, whatever, and just start to write and see what comes out. And just start to write like you are busy gardening, and then literally epiphanies start to come through. You'll have the same with the pen, and the pen can be really powerful. And I don't know why that came through, but the pen's a powerful tool for you, whoever's listening here. So there's something here about communication. There's something here that where messages have to come out, writing, speaking. You should be communicating, starting to communicate more. That's a big thing for you. And we have here celestial winds. Look at this. Celestial winds, let the winds of change carry you. Oh, I love the wind. And I literally say that. When it gets really windy, I go, change is on its way. And I just stand in the wind and love getting blown around. I love it. Let the winds of change carry you. Embrace cosmic movement with grace. There's big change coming. There's huge change coming. It's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. So if you're at the beginning of that void space and it's a bit like, feel a bit daunting, and you can feel like, am I going to get stuck in this forever? I want things to change. It's because we're so used to fast movement, especially nowadays. But that's what I'm asking you, is just slow it down and just allow yourself to be in this space, because it's a space of creation. If you're always thinking of the next thing, you're not allowing like your biggest stuff to come in. You can be stopping there's so many great forces. Okay, great forces. And I just saw 1313, which really links in with the divine feminine here. There's a real surge of the feminine rising again and claiming her power. And I'm not talking about this in a sexist way. You men as well that are listening have the divine feminine within you. We're made up of both. Wow. I can feel such a strong energy here with that. So there's massive. So you'll be feeling a divine feminine rising within you too, creating that harmony where you may have been too masculine in your energy in the past. Always do action, always forging forward, always be forceful, control, right? Must, even if you're a woman and you say if you've been a single mother, or, you've just always had to fight. It's like, allow yourself to soften a little bit. And we have it. Oh, that's weird. We have here the celestial rift. Look at this with the masculine and the feminine opposite each other. And I didn't see this at all. From cosmic tension comes growth. Resolve inner conflict to find balance. Yeah, exactly. You are in a space where that is coming into balance. And I keep hearing the word force. And it feels to me not like a force, you're forcing something, but maybe some of you are, and why that's coming through now is don't try and force anything. Don't try and force an outcome. The message that they're giving me is be in your happy space. Be happy. Make your environment beautiful. Look at every little thing around your environment. Does it make you happy? Does it make you sad? Is there too much clutter? was this given to me and I should keep it, but I don't really want to, you know, all of those things. Have a really good look through and cleanse everything in your environment. Surround yourself with love and happiness and beauty, and then everything starts to kind of fall into its place. So let's have a little look here. I feel like I want to pull some tarot cards. I did not plan this at all. I planned to come on here. Well, it wasn't a plan. I was sitting here, you can see, no makeup, sitting here in looking really messy. But I just thought, I sat here and I thought, there's something here about embodiment and rewiring the nervous system, and I just want to talk about it because I felt exhausted, and there's a great change happening in my life, and I know what's coming in. And sometimes that's going to be really frustrating as well, because if you have a hint and you can feel something coming that's going to come in or that's going to happen, it's not happening, that can feel really frustrating, and you can start doubting yourself and all of that. Or if you know it's coming, I often know in the future what's going to happen, and it's really annoying because some things might take years to develop, and I'm like, but I know it's going to happen. When is it? When is it? So they're talking about that as well, having some patience and stepping back a bit and just allowing things to unfold. And they're showing me like a flower unfurl. Just allow things to unfurl. I can see the fern here as well. So there's something here in medicine of flowers and ferns. They're showing me beautiful soft rose petals and a fern as well. So there's something here about the shadow, and just allowing those last dribs and drabs to come up from your inner self that you may have stuffed down for too long. Just allow it all to unfurl. Yeah, and as I'm saying that, we've got the moon card here. So, and for me, that's like illuminating the shadow. And we've got a full moon in Capricorn, I know that much. I think it was, is it last night, tonight? Anyway, we're sitting in that energy of that full moon, the illumination. Allow yourself to be seen. There's something here with you as well. Allow yourself to be seen. Maybe you're hiding a gift, or you're hiding your true self. We can all do it. We can all do that. I mean, even though I'm on here talking to you and, you know, doing my tarot and speaking about spirituality and energy work, I still do not allow my full self to be seen. And that's healthy in a way because you're protecting yourself. But the depth of stuff that comes through, I'm like, I can't share that. It's like when I have a client come to me and I'm like, are you serious, Spirit? You want me to say this out of my mouth? And I always do, because otherwise I wouldn't get the message. And it always hits, but sometimes there's something here as well about trust. Trust the messages, trust the information that's coming through to you right now. Trust yourself is a big thing. And we have here the Seven of Cups. Maybe there's a bit of disillusionment going on. Maybe there is too many choices for you, or you having to make a choice about something, or there's a few different things that are going on that you want to focus on, and they're asking you to keep your focus on one thing. And they're also saying to me in regards to this card, particularly the Seven of Cups, that there is something left in the darkness. There's a bit of something left in the past. There's a little bit of something left in the shadow that just needs to be picked up and looked at. And I'd like some more information on that, so I'm going to dig into that in a second. But I know that there's something there's something amazing in the future that you need to grab. But there's something connecting from the past, connecting to the future, that is worth taking with you, is what they're saying to me. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to tap into that in a minute. Now, okay, they're telling me now, they're saying just look at the next card. So we have here, the next card is the Five of Wands. Someone that you have had arguments with, I'm feeling terrible pain in my back as I'm talking to you. You may have felt you have been stabbed in the back. So Spirit, do this. One day I said to Spirit, I was like, the message is not clear enough, make it clearer. You know, I was in the middle of a healing then, there was something really, really dark. And I was like, you make this clear, I need to get this exactly right. And immediately they gave me pain. I was like, be careful what you wish for. Anyway, so I got a terrible pain there right in the middle of my back. And Spirit said, someone's been, okay, let it go, I don't want it anymore, thank you. Spirit said to me, you feel as though this situation is someone where you felt stabbed in the back, left behind, there was an argument, this feels like it involves more than one person, there's a quarrels, disagreements, this kind of a thing, and there's something here from the past, something undone, unfinished, unsaid, And I don't want you to just trawl back through your past. If this doesn't mean anything to you, leave it. But there is something for everybody listening here that is not finished with. That's all I can say. There is someone, things weren't tied up. So there's someone from your past that what needs to be dealt with. That sounds harsh. I don't mean it that way at all. I want some more information, so I'm gonna do a shuffle on that one in a second. And they're saying to me, pick a different deck. Okay, and then we have here the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is amazing. So this is what you're going forward into. Divine gifts, brand new beginnings, new starts. It feels absolutely incredible. New creations. But I just want to dig in to this thing, this quarrel, this person from the past. What is it? What is it? Okay. They've just given me here number 27. Number 27 is very, very significant. So, and I've also got here unexpected income, which sits right with the Ace of Pentacles as well. So they're showing me here something that you've done in the past. Something's coming to light from a quarrel that was okay. Oh, this is fascinating, because at the bottom of the deck I've got judication and message upside down. So it's like something that's not quite happened yet. Okay, they're talking about something karmic. So there's a karmic relationship. And it's like there's a message, there's something that you need to receive, but there's you will be receiving literally unexpected income, I don't use the word blessings, but unexpected blessings, unexpected income, abundance. You are going to be rewarded for something that was done in the past where you were stabbed in the back and there was quarrels involving more than one person, it feels to me. It was an uncomfortable environment you were put in. It was like feeling attacked, and you did the right thing, and you will be divinely blissed. Sorry, it's like that will happen. That is absolutely going to happen. You are going to receive news. You're going to receive a message, possibly from someone from your past, and I'm getting a ringing in my left ear, so that's a definite. That's the angelic telling me this is exactly right. This is very high level stuff. So you've stood up for something that is right, and you have not backed down, and you've been true to yourself, and you're being rewarded for that. There is justice happening on all sides. So if whoever steps out of line, no matter if it's you or someone else, whoever steps out of line will receive the justice that needs to be served. But I feel like it was you that stabbed in the back. So yeah, that feels emotional. Spirit saying to me, you didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve it. Oh wow. And as I said that, I've got all of these cards fly out. So they're saying to me though, and I was feeling it as they were talking, is that it had to happen in order for you to leave a karmic situation behind and move forward into your destiny and into your light. And I'm not just saying that. We've got the Six of Swords here. Honestly, it's absolutely true. And the first card that we've got is, and it follows on from that, is rebirth. Look at this, rebirth. Now, this is the Judgment card. Yeah, number 20. This is the Judgment card. And there is something here. Okay. This is really unusual. It's like Spirit got my attention, asked me to stop talking, and then there was nothing. And they're still here with me. I can feel they're here. But it's like there's something here about, why did you do that? What was that about? Silence, peace. Okay. This is something here to do with the rebirth card, because you can see here this baby. I don't know why. I mean, I am not someone of religion. I don't like religion at all. There's something here biblical to do with Moses. That just came to me. Moses. I don't understand that. Maybe someone that knows biblical stories can tell me. There's something here to do with rebirth, new beginnings, and a baby in a river. I have no idea. Anyway, there is this new beginning, and there's this fresh lane out to sea towards the sun, but there's a gate in front of it. Now, okay, they're talking about boundaries, new boundaries. I've got here the Nine of Wands. You have really, wow, this is beautiful, thank you. You have really had to stand up for yourself. You have really had, you've been through the wars, you've been an absolute warrior. So I have so much respect for people that stand in their truth and their power and do that regardless, out of love, do that regardless of what they may lose or what they have to sacrifice. So much respect. But there's something here about you have had to put up boundaries because of the pain that you've been through. But they're saying to me, you cannot keep the boundaries up in a certain way so that you can move forward. It's like they don't want you to focus on the negatives of it. They don't want you to focus on that people are out to get you, that people will hurt you. You're discerning. If you have discernment, you can suss out very quickly the energy that reminds you of the past, of where you've been and you don't want to go again. And if there's a sniff of that reminder of, they remind me of that person that hurt me, this situation reminds me of that situation that happened that didn't go well for me, that's your sign to get out or to stop that from continuing. So they're saying just rely on your discernment and everything that you learn through those hard lessons, because there is something, please, they're saying don't hide away, don't get low, don't get down, don't get depressed. They are saying that there is greatness coming. You have a beautiful offering coming, and they're saying use your discernment, but don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't turn your back on something that's coming for you. That is completely your ticket to freedom, they're saying to me. It's completely your ticket to freedom. You are so surrounded by invisible beings. And don't be scared by that, because actually they're aspects of yourself. But you are surrounded by very high celestial beings. And it makes me feel a little bit overwhelmed and a bit tearful. I had such an incredible experience a few weeks ago. I journaled about it. It was so absolutely awe-inspiring. I'll talk about it another time. But you may have something come to you in dreams, or someone come to you in a dream, or literally celestial beings. So you have grand protection. So don't worry about people hurting you. It's not going to happen. Use your discernment. Make right choices. You have got the Ace of Pentacles in this deck as well. And I'm going to show you. Look, Ace of Pentacles in the Cat Tarot. And, oh no, this is not. I'm completely fibbing. This is the Page of Shields. But they showed it to me as the Ace of Pentacles. Now, what they're showing to me here is they're talking about... That's why. Okay. So the reason why I mistook that then for the Ace of Pentacles is that I saw that as your divine gift coming in. Your blessing, your money, your rewards, all of it. And this is the work that it takes to get there. There's some work to do. This is, you're building something for the long term. It's not quick. It's not like getting a quick fix and getting a quick bit of fame and then disappearing. This is for the long haul. You are building, you are planning, you are writing. It may be that there's something to do with contracts here being involved, but there is like, you need to look at something a little bit deeper. Planning and sitting with what you really want is also what they're saying to me. So we have here the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords here, it's like, this has got a bit of a different vibe with it to what I would kind of normally go with. The energy is different. They keep showing me a wheel. They keep showing me a wheel. And they're talking about an 8-pointed star. And they're... Where you're going, where you are going, you can't take everything and everybody with you. This is like, feels big time to me. Hopes, wishes, dreams. It feels absolutely beautiful. Now, the Hermit, or this is called the Merlin in this deck. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the card of the Hermit. Now, I said to you before, be comfortable in that void space. Be comfortable with being on your own and just allowing your whatever needs to come up to you in order to be healed, so that you may move forward. But there's a big thing about navigation. They're talking about navigation. They're talking about a wheel. They're talking about movement. They're talking about travel. They're talking about looking at further afield, looking into the future, looking into the distance, and they're talking about there's two things here. They're talking about traveling, where you want to go, because some of you will be moving, some of you will be traveling to foreign lands, and they're also talking about light body traveling. So if those of you that know what I'm saying here, this is for you. It's not like, it may be that you want to kind of, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you want to look into that. There's everything happens for a reason, right? But there's something here about astral travel. There's a big thing here about astral travel. Being taken to new lands, being shown new things. So meditation is incredibly important right now. It's really important to look at things from a different perspective as well. We're being shown the hangman here, but for me, I'm being shown the river again with that basket and that baby in it. There's something here about new information, but it's not coming from a normal place. What is this? What is this? New information not coming from a normal place. And we have here, they were talking to me about, they were doing it via the Hermit card, about talking about, oh, I get you. I've got you. Yeah, okay. So this is getting a little bit far out. But take it however you want to take it. If it resonates for you, it resonates. If it doesn't, maybe this part's not your message. But they're talking about information, allowing information. So we're talking about in meditation, allowing higher knowledge to come through you, your higher self, higher ideals, higher ideas, new information, coding, however you want to look at that, upgrades, downloads, whatever. Allow it to come in from a different source. Now, this requires discernment too, because if you're used to your one specific, say if you know who one of your guides are, or your guardians, or aspects of your higher self, however you want to look at it, and if you know that signature, you know it's very strong, you trust it, you allow that information to come through, there is a higher vein coming through. There's a higher note. There is higher guidance coming through for you, and they're saying to me, and it feels cosmic, they're saying to me, allow yourself to connect with it. And obviously you have to have discernment. You have to know what you're doing here. You have to know how to properly ground yourself, protect your energy. You have to know the difference between your energy and other people's energy, and difference then between within other people's energies, who's who and what's what. So, I don't want to get fearful here, but if you don't know what you're doing, then get some learning, because that's fantastic. But within meditation, also ask who it is that you're talking to. Know who it is that you're getting these messages from. But there is a new higher learning coming in. There also could be, and I've touched upon it now, but there could be that you need higher learning, and it needs to be from a trustworthy source, because there's so much out there, isn't there? And there's so much of the new age stuff where people have awoken, because, we're always growing. Well, not everyone is, but when you grow and you awaken to yourself at a more of a spiritual level, you see yourself on a more whole level, it's amazing, it feels incredible, and you just want more of it. But some people can get wrapped up in the ego and, do quick courses and then start sharing it or trying to heal other people, when you should be doing that on yourself firstly. Anyway, so if you want to learn, because there's something here about learning or mentorship, it may be that you are the teacher. But there's something here about mentorship. There's something here about growth. So you're either, even in, if you are a mentor or a teacher, or you're planning something like this, don't think that it's not okay to seek your own teachings from outside of yourself, because we all always need to learn, right? It's not always, and when I say this, beautiful divine gifts can come through other humans, not all just from source. Sometimes it's a struggle to access a higher level, and you need the outside help from another person to come along and guide you how to unlock certain things and receive certain things. So and they're saying to me about ceremony as well. So there's something here about going to someone, helping you to unlock something, so that you can see something a little bit deeper here. And they're showing me as well August. That's so funny, because I was in the bath earlier and August kept coming in. August is important. Something big is happening in August. So there's something here, and they're showing me 3 as well. 3 is very significant. I don't know what that is. It may be 2 or 3 people. I have no idea. But 3 is significant, and they're showing it's showing me 3 again. 3, 3, 3. Maybe it's just seeing 3 a lot. 33. I don't know, but they're showing me it's very, very significant. The 33 also comes with a number of a true connection, of sacrifice, of and I mean that in the best way, as in giving up what doesn't serve you or what is no longer you in order that you may move into who you truly are. There is something very, very big here. I can just see all this higher heart stuff here. Golden, absolutely golden. Let's just see if there's any other messages coming through here. We might as well go for it, right? Now they're talking about the sea here. They're talking about the sea. They're talking about nature. Water is really, really, really healing. Water is very important for you. The sea in particular. They're showing me here purity, peace. They're showing me here grounding, because they're showing me here great movement. And that's not, I'm not just talking about moving in regards to, moving on land. I'm talking about great movement within yourself, great growth. And they're saying that requires absolutely a deeper grounding. So don't do what you're normally doing to ground yourself. You need to go deeper. So put down your anchor. Well, that's interesting. I've got the Kipperish deck in front of me, and we've got here a twin flame. Now, I was talking earlier on about karmic relationships, and let's just see what these ones say before I carry on talking. Yeah, this is interesting. So, I was saying earlier on about a karmic relationship and quarrels or strife or things not said or things not being completed, things being outstanding from the past. And this can be multi-layered for you as well. It might not be just one situation. Oh, I did not see that at all. That's so weird. I saw 2 cards and I put them down, and now there are 3 underneath that. Honestly, that's so weird. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. Okay, let's start here, because I've got this on top, and this is the 5s. They're talking about the very challenging situation. So we have here that someone that you have been in a karmic relationship with here. I just want to talk about twin flames here quickly, because the card of twin flame has come up. Now, the twin flame is not like your ultimate love partner. That's not what a twin flame is. It can feel like it, but it can also feel like not like so amazing. It can feel so unbelievably painful. It may be the most painful love that you've ever felt in your life. It feels like a piece of you that is missing and you cannot get back. That's what it feels like. It's big. The twin flame is a relationship, I believe, and I feel, what I know so far is that it is a relationship that is not necessarily a partnership, a romantic partnership in this life. It may be that it will never happen in this life. It may be your twin flame is a weird one. It is a relationship of growth. It's a relationship of teaching. And you are from same soul. This is like not even same soul group. It's really deep, really deep. Now, it's not like that you need someone else in order to complete yourself. I want to come away from, it's very difficult to come away from the typical man-woman relationship, that kind of most loving kind of thing, because that's how it feels, or that feels like almost like the aim of getting together with somebody. But what happens is with a twin flame relationship, you have a chaser and a runner, and it's like opposing magnets. So with the chaser will generally be the one that is a little bit more spiritually advanced, a little bit further along on their path, a little bit more knowing and understanding from a higher perspective about the whole situation. That chaser will normally be the one that always is one that communicates more, connects more, tries to help, tries to fix, tries to sort the other person so that they can get up, so that they are also okay. It's very strange. So when the chaser chases, the runner runs. And the runner can be very avoidant, very emotionally disconnected, emotionally mature, or a very hurt person, have been through a hell of a lot, or what is the one? A commitment phobe, all of that kind of stuff. So what happens is when the chaser says, I've had enough, and they step back, the runner feels their energy missing. And this relationship can happen on the astral plane. Literally, it can be in dream spaces this is happening, and both are aware of it, or the chaser certainly will be. But what the runner will always be aware of is that energy when it disappears, because the tie is so strong. So what happens when the chaser disappears, the runner starts chasing. It's the weirdest thing in the world. When the chaser doesn't turn around and chase back, because what happens then, the runner runs again. When the chaser steps back, the runner starts to heal, and therefore the chaser also starts to heal and ascend. So it is actually a relationship of higher connection and, of growth, but tough stuff. Anyhow, there's something here where you have either had to let go of this twin flame relationship. There's been something going on here, that's for sure, or you've been aware of it. Maybe you're the runner, I don't know. But for the runner, I feel there is conflict going on. There is frustration. There is almost like they feel like their hands are tied. It feels really, really weird. But there's conflict for that other person. So if you're the chaser, that other person's not happy. They're in conflict with themselves. And they're showing me of an entity attachment as well. They're talking about, I don't used to be scared by anything that I say, but there is something here with this karmic masculine energy in your life that has an entity attachment that's been trying to keep you down. And this all sounds very big, and it is big. So look, when you carry a lot of light, and if you're still here, and we're at 41, 46 right now, so that's significant too. But if you're still here, you are a person of significant light. You carry a lot of light, and what happens is the darker forces try to keep you down because you can make such immense change. And so they'll also send somebody along that could keep you in that space, could keep you down. So there's something going on here, and it's definitely a karmic masculine. They're showing me, look at this karmic masculine. They're also showing me that you're a rising star, 77. Incredible. 77. There's some luck here. There's also, that's my birth year. But they're showing me here a rising star. So there's something here with you coming into the spotlight, being seen. And there is something here as well about happy families, about choosing your people. Families aren't always bloodline. There's something here about surrounding yourself with beautiful souls that love you for who you are, don't want anything else for you but love and happiness. And it was absolutely beautiful. The rainbow is very significant here. I've seen it come up twice now. We have here the candle's flame with hope, illumination and guidance. So follow your inner light, follow your inner flame. We're being given here the silver key, solutions and unlocking potential. So you're being given a key. A key is very significant for you. So if you've recently had a key in your hand that's significant, you are on your path, let me tell you. And they're showing me healing hands as well. So you are, and we've already discovered this, you're someone with immense light if you're still here. So follow that inner flame. Now we have one deck left here, which is absolutely huge. There's about 250 cards in this tea leaves. Can I please have some information for this beautiful collective to leave with? Thank you. So the first, I've had two cards come out. I can't see them, and this one came out like this, so this one has to be read first, and it's spear. Okay, now that's funny because there's a spear going into a heart with a bit of blood coming out of it. Lovely. But I saw it as an apple. So there's something here about temptation. So there's something about here about killing temptation. There's something, it says on here, heartache over what you no longer have. There's something here about killing temptation. So if you're feeling that pull maybe back to the karmic, if you are feeling pulled back to your past or to things that hold you back or to addictions or habits, it's like they need to be dealt with now. You can't keep doing the same thing. This card made me chuckle. It's a bit of a private message also. That was my maiden name, Hills. So, obstacles to overcome. So, yeah, this feels to me like this karmic situation. What I feel like, because the card straight after that is Scissors, which is about, and it says on here, disappointment in some affair. But what I'm being shown here is that there's things that you need to cut away. Addictions, people that hold you back, old memories that bring you down, or people that bring you down. It's like, it's time to let go of them now, because they're your obstacles of making you feel not worthy or less than, or yeah, there's someone just said to me vindicated as well. So I don't know if you've been accused of something by anybody that is not true or whatever, but they're showing me you'll be vindicated. And they're also showing me a huge amount of healing is happening for you right now. They're showing me the moon again. This is happening over this full moon. And they're also showing me here the Four of Pentacles and the Father. They're showing me here about, I've just got a ringing in my ear too. So there's a message from a father figure from spirit or grandfather. It's a father figure, and there is something here that's being gifted to you, and a great healing for you that is happening, yeah, over this full moon right now. So yeah, perfect, thank you. Yeah, that's so beautiful. And we have the Six of Shields. It's like a father figure is saying enough's enough. You need to get what you deserve. So you've got some beautiful luck coming in here. And it's not just like it's rewards for bloody hard work. So your rewards are coming in and you're healing. Ace of Pentacles and being surrounded. I can't show this card because it's got nakedness on it. But of being around those that you love and celebration. So a celebration coming in for you soon. That went on a bit longer than I expected, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates for you, and I'll see you really soon. Take care.